Good morning, everybody. Jayy here with another War of the Visions video, and today I want to offer players who maybe aren't all the way at the end game some advice, something that I think they could do to power up their account in a major way and maybe become just a little bit more powerful in PvP specifically. There's a lot of people who going into this raid have a ton of like golden armors +5, and they already got their like +5 plat helm, and they're not worried about those, right? And they're like, I'm here for the Elven cloak. I'm going to get my +5 Elven cloak, put it in the bag, and I'm going to make my tank just more godlike. Cool. This video's not for you. Like, if that's you, awesome. But I have a feeling that a lot of people that play this game aren't there. I have a feeling that a lot of people that play this game don't have this like closet full of armor that they can pull out and like make all their units super tanky or mix and match, whatever. That's who this video is for. I think that there's a lot of people who can do a couple of things here to really power up their account. What do I mean? Well, let's throw some graphics on the screen. What this is the base stat line for the three pieces of gear that we're going to be able to chase in this raid. That's the Elven cloak, the platinum helm, and the soul of Thamasa. This is at +0. These stats you see, you can just get a +0 one of these level to 50 and unlock these stats. So I want to point out two in particular. The first one is the defense Elven cloak. You're looking at 448 HP, 16 defense, and 14 crit avoid on a +0 Elven cloak. You only need one recipe to get this, and heck, maybe they'll throw us like a +2 just for doing the raid a few times or something like that. They've been known to do things like that in the past. So what I'm saying is that's really good. Like, it's an accessory that gives 16 defense, 448 HP, and 14 crit avoid. Wow. Like, that's amazing. Keep in mind that a lot of tanks don't necessarily need a weapon if you just want them to be a tank. So you could run a piece of armor, this cloak, and another accessory for like some more agility. There's a ton of building options available with just this item, even just this item at +0. So we're going to talk more about that later. The other thing I wanted to point out that I don't think is as good, but is still pretty good, is the Platinum Helm +0 Spirit Edition. You're looking at 488 HP, 18 Spirit, and that's at +0. Now, I don't think that is nearly as OP as the Elven Cloak, right? But that stat line is pretty good, and if you're missing out on like a plate mail armor for your plate mail classes that is basically armor of light, this might be a decent option for your Agrius to do some magic tanking or something like that. So if you do need just like some generic spirit armor for your plate wearing people, hey, just grab a couple recipes of this plat helm, get it to like +0, +1, whatever, and level it to 50, get your 18 spirit, cool. Now, I want to focus mostly in this though on the Elven cloak. Now, what is a cool combination, right? Like, how could you use a +0 or essentially not a +5 Elven cloak to power up your account? Well, point one, like I just said before, it's an accessory that gives all these stats. So you can pair it with some of the TMR armor that's out there. For example, Rain's TMR. I know a lot of people have built Rain, and a lot of people kind of want to use their like cool TMR armor, but they're like, oh, it just doesn't quite make me tanky enough, or I just feel a little weak when I use it. Hey, check out this combination on the screen. You're looking at a unit that can wear, first of all, again, Elven Cloak, wearable by everybody. Even Mashari can equip this thing. Rain can equip this thing. Your tanks can equip this thing. Everybody can. So check out this combination of gear right here. You throw Rain's TMR on as your armor. You throw Elven Cloak on as your accessory. And you have a third slot available for like a weapon. And, yep. You're getting 496 HP from Rain's TMR. You're getting 14 Spirit from Rain's TMR. You're getting some more HP from the Elven Cloak. You're not getting that full 448, but you do get a percentage of that. You're getting 16 defense and 14 crit avoid. That's really good. Like, that is a really sweet, like, 1-2 combination to get a bunch of HP, a bunch of defense, and a bunch of Spirit for a unit that can wear cloth, right? Like Rain, who can't equip armor. If you are, again, if you're like a really newer player, well, one of the first vision cards as a newer player that I would suggest leveling is Leona's Castle, which could then give your unit an additional 15 defense and spirit. And you're starting to see how you could just stack defense and spirit on a unit with this and have a pretty tanky character, right? Then, Rain's got his hate buff or whatever. Another unit that could wear these things and be effective, or wear the Elven cloak and a smart coat or something like that, is a unit like Kilfey. Kilfey would love a 448 HP 16 defense accessory. It's just going to give her more options for what to equip. Now, some people right now are thinking, hey, you're crazy. I'm going to equip a plat robe on my Kilfey because I got a +5 plat robe and I'm living the dream. Again, this video is not for you. If you have +5 plat robe, your account's probably pretty legit. However, this game continues to pick up new players, and for those new players, hey, if you don't stress about finishing a +5 Elven cloak by the end of this raid, that's going to be a job. Get 3 +0s, or take the handouts and make another one. If they give us handouts, please Gumi, give us handouts. This is a good item to have even at +0. What's another cool combination? Well, for your plate wearing people out there, what about the Elven cloak and a smart, or not a smart cloak, not a smart coat, a armor of light? Yeah, hey, check that out. If you built specifically a barrier version of armor of light because you wanted that spirit, and if you plussed it up a bunch and got some of that magic resist, hey, that's a really good piece of gear. The armor of light is a great item. However, if you really leaned into its magic tanking ability, your unit might be suffering from taking physical attacks, and it's getting harder and harder to find pure magic based teams. Cool. You can make that piece of armor really legit again by slapping an Elven cloak on the unit wearing it. There you go. Armor of Light plus Elven cloak. Now you've taken up both of your non-TMR slots, but for many of your tanks, you're not really, who cares if they're hitting super hard? Go to your accessory slot and put some agility in there, or put a sword with Confuse on it, like Gafgarion's TMR, or equip Dario's TMR for, some AP regen. You just have expanded the versatility of your units by picking up several of these. Now, say you want to go ahead and push all the way. You're like, I'm gonna make a +5 Elven cloak. Awesome. Y'all, like, if your goal this raid is to push for +5s, you're the man, because I'm telling you, it's tough. And if this is your first raid, welcome. Welcome to the jungle. If this is your first raid, you're probably going to have a hard time. But even if you do get a +5, hey, run it a few extra times, pick up some extra recipes, and make some +0s. Don't miss, don't miss this opportunity. I'm going to make several +0s just to hold on to, and it's going to help me when I'm trying to build a Kilfey, for example. That's the unit I thought of the most when I was thinking of this, because Kilfey is a unit that I use all the time. Kilfey got me 6 stars in Guild Wars today by energy bustering 2 units in the face when she had like 10 HP left, and I was like, the goddess. The real goddess is Eileen, but don't tell her I said that. Anyway, by having this accessory for Kilfey, I can look towards not running her with a plat robe, which I've run Kilfey with a plat robe since like plat robe existed. So now I can just branch out. I can start looking at my TMR armors. I can start looking at, it's just going to be a way to diversify my builds. And hey, you can run 2 of these at a time. Not on the same unit, but there's nothing that says you can't go to your, have 2 of these on somebody in your group. Put your +5 on your tank, put your +0 on your like Kilfey backup tank support. Boom, your team is tankier than it was before. So that's my big tip. It's nothing earth-shattering, right? But I just haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. And I thought, well, hey, I could throw a quick video together about this. So yeah, go for your +5s. Go if you want to. If you don't feel bad about picking up a couple +0s, +1s, +2s, leveling them up. Yeah, and I hope this raid's really enjoyable. Like, it looks like Gumi's moving the right direction in this raid. Hopefully our bonus units really pay off. And for the first time in a while, I'm actually looking forward to this raid. and I'm looking forward to the loot we're going to get from this raid. So that's all I got for you today, guys. Good luck in the raiding. It starts, well, you're probably doing it right now if you're already watching this video, or you're about to do it. So let me know what you think about this gear. Let me know what you think about my my little easy level up idea. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Good luck raiding, and I will see you in the next video.